Illumination is supposed to be one of the best teams in the game. If you look at the team rankings. There we go, $12,000.
You're the champion, and a decent paycheck as well.
What championship did I win? The money-making one? Well, here we have a Murcielago. We need $15,000 pretty much. So anything that can give us $15,000. Well, yeah, actually all of these will do. Because the $6,000 we get from not using the flashback will give us that. What track? I hate Washington. Fuck that place. Sure, let's go to Jamara. Whatever the hell that is. What is Jamara? I've never heard of that. I don't know what... I might know the track. Yeah, and it's you know, class racing. And whatever class your car's in... Oh, I know this track, but I've never actually... I've only ever seen it in this game. Whatever class you're in, there will be more cars in. Because there are always only 16 cars. So, like, the LMP1 and LMP2 classes at the front will literally only have 2 cars apiece. Okay, Dick for brain. But yeah, your class is always going to have more cars in it. And I think we're driving in the bottom class. GT2, I'm pretty sure is what it is. Also, yeah, they always have this dramatic-ass music playing. These cars don't slide as much. I don't know if we're at the... He'll tell me in a minute if I'm leading my where I am in my class. There we go, and that dude just spun the fuck out in the middle of the corner somehow. I said that like it wasn't something that could actually happen, when it most definitely is something that can actually happen. Yep. Thank God that's not grass, like I just cut across that, because grass will just spin you the fuck out. Look at this motherfucker. What's my goal? Finish no lower than 3rd in your class. Okay, cool. Fine. Well, he spun out, but he did kind of save it. He didn't look like he was going to go spin all the way around, so maybe they can just save it in general. Don't get in the grass. Sorry if I'm a little quiet while playing this. I'm genuinely trying to just concentrate sometimes. I mean, I know pretty much all these tracks, but I've had a little trouble here before, so. Also, this is a pretty wide open track. The walls aren't too close like some of the street circuits you end up going to. And there are some pretty legendary tracks in this. What in the hell? Somebody spun out and went in the sand trap, apparently. Just trying to figure out what my spoiler said. The grass kind of helped me turn there. I'm going to block you like no tomorrow, bro. Nope. Go away. Go away. Alright, one more lap of driving for some random-ass team. Weird thing is, though, it's kind of weird, but, like, you know, I say Illumination is supposedly one of the highest-ranking teams in the game. They only ever race in those races like what I just did. They don't race in, like, these Le Mans races or anything like that. They only race in the Pro Muscle races, which have, like, you know, the Mustangs and the Challengers and the Camaros and all that. They never race in anything else. So it makes me wonder, like, how they managed to, you know, get up that high with only racing in that. But I guess that's just, maybe they're just the best Pro Muscle team. They're just that good, even though they're not really, because they're not usually always up at the front. Really, the one team I've noticed that is always up at the front is Raven West. Any race that Raven West is in, they're always going to be 1-2, unless you and your teammate beat them. And they don't even race in every series. I don't think they race in Le Mans. See, there they are. We can get some of those later. So, they had 3 in each this time. I see GT2 had fucking 6 cars. But GT1 had 3. I should probably go get some more tea in a minute. My mouth's getting dry. And that is done. Now we get to the fun part of the game.
Great job. Now we're in business. The first thing you've got to do is choose a name for our new team.
Oh, well.
This is how we'll be known worldwide, so make it good.
Go with... Really? You couldn't fit automation, you fucker. There. No. There.
That'll work. We've spent the cash you earned from free.
That'll work.
restoring the Mustang and
My first name was
restoring
way better, but I couldn't have it because the game said no.
again. Our mechanics restored the Mustang
Fuck you.
back to mint condition. It's ready to race. All we need now are team colors. Select which colors and pattern you want, and we'll put it on every car we buy from here on out. We want to make you and your car a brand name, which will attract big dollars from sponsors and the best drivers to fill out the rest of your team. That will put us on the road to the big money.
It's really all you care about, ain't it? I like that. You can also just randomize it, but I'm not going to do that. Randomize the colors. We're going to go with the obvious choice for me. May not be that obvious to you guys, but it's obvious for me, which is white, orange, and teal. Because Miami Dolphins are some shit. But you really, I cannot fucking see because the damn sun is so goddamn bright. It makes it hard to tell what color this is. Where's orange at? Where's orange at? Orange is somewhere around here. It's probably back there. Yeah, it's back here. Is it this one? This one. This one? This one. Let's go with a different pattern so I can fucking see. That sunlight is genuinely pissing me off. This is my other favorite. I think we'll go with the arrows. I like the arrows. Number 07, hell no. We're going to go with 33. All right.
The podium represents the world of professional racing. It's divided into 3 regions: the United States, Japan, and Europe. Completing events boosts your rep in each region and earns you new licenses. The more licenses you have, the more events you can enter, and the more money we'll make.
So, yeah, here are our little podium thingy thing, or whatever the hell she called it. Winning all the races, or all the championships in a region here will unlock a showdown with Raven West. And you don't have to win, so you don't have to win all of these events to go to, you don't have to win all these events to get to here. You just have to get a certain amount of respect. And you see, these are the big boy ones, where there's only 3 in each, and there's only how many is that? That's 6. Yeah, there's 6 in both of these. There's only 3 in these, and then after this, there's a worldwide thing that's like 5 or 6 events. It's 4 or 6 events. It's an even number. It may just be 3 as well. But there's a big worldwide thing that you don't see yet because you have to get a certain amount of worldwide rep. But we have 2 pro muscle or 3 pro muscle things, or we can enter our muscling in that event. But I wouldn't recommend it because it's not very fast. And yeah, the only stock car event you get is a fucking demolition derby, because I guess that's just how Codemasters looks at stock cars. They're like, well, we have to have stock cars. Let's make them wreck into each other because that's all they fucking do. They're really cool though. They even have Goodyears. Holy shit! I've never noticed they have fucking Goodyears on those goddamn cars. But we're gonna go with this. We only have $500, so we can't really buy any other car. Oh yeah, the Hemi-Cuda, which is not even as good. It has more grip, and that's it. It has more grip, and it has lower top speed. Alright, so this is where the real journey begins. Also, I figured out something. Apparently when I alt-tab out of this game, it just completely freezes the recording. I don't know if that... Well, he's starting dead last, so maybe he won't surprise me at all. Also, yeah, look at a nice little in-car, and whatever your team colors are, that's what your driver's fire suit looks like on the inside of the car. You don't ever see your driver outside of the car, so... Whoa, they're number 74. Whoa, Jesus. Okay. That was not my fault. That fucker up there, Ted Brand, he just spun that dude. Bobby Townsend. Is that a real guy? That sounds like a real dude. Looks like Raven West ain't in this race. I know they're in the other one, the other event we could have picked, the one in Europe. I know they're in that. So the goal when you're racing for yourself is to win. That's it. That's your goal. Now, obviously, you can make money by getting sponsors, which you don't have any of at the moment. It's unfortunate, so we won't get paid worth of shit. And the sponsors have their own goals, too, of course. But we'll get into that in a minute when we actually get one. I don't know how much rep we have to get one. But, excuse me, dickhead. Jesus. What did I do there? Did I hit him that hard? Oh, wow. And then he slammed on brakes, and then the other dude just ran into him. If you look over at the speedometer over there, you'll see, like, they're kind of hard to see right now because none of them are lit up, but there are things like you can fuck up the tire. You can fuck up any of the 4 tires. They'll make the car handle poorly. You can fuck up the transmission and engine and all that stuff. There's all that in this game. The one thing this game has that is terrible is the flashbacks after you total your car. Because most of the time, you're not ever going to have enough time to back up and not fuck up like you fucked up. You can try, but it's not likely to happen. So I try to not destroy the car, because if I do destroy the car in a wreck, I usually just restart the race because, well, like I said, they don't really give you a whole lot of time in this. It's not like now in the F1 games where Codemasters decide, oh, we should probably give them a good bit of a window to back up, because otherwise they're not going to be able to save themselves from a wreck. Because, the impact itself isn't where the wreck started. Where the wreck started was where you decided to go too fast into a corner, and you need to let me back up far enough to slow down enough. Which, maybe slow down enough to at least not die. Jesus, you have to slow down for that corner a lot more than I thought. Good thing I have a handbrake. I like this section right here. Oh my god. Someone lost like a bumper and 2 fenders. And that's what I love too. You'll just see like pieces of debris sitting in spots and you're like, yeah, I can figure out what happened. That's not one of those spots. I've seen a tire. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the spots where you usually see debris just kind of hanging out, Any tight corner, you'll see debris from the AI, because that's usually where they fuck up. I like my scheme. It looks nice. It is the right orange, too. It is orange. It's hard to tell, because, like, that damn lighting in that fucking garage is not good, or at least it wasn't then. The lighting might change sometimes. But I don't know if it does, because I swear I don't remember it being that fucking bright. We have a 3-second lead. I'm pretty sure this is a tournament too, so we have like 2 races. I didn't check when I picked the event. We don't get to go uphill. We have Goodyears on this thing. I don't think they have any kind of label on them. I don't know why the handbrake makes that noise, but it does. Also, I feel like saying this car has less than 100 miles on it, which, by the way, a mile is like every 3 feet, judging by how fast that thing's going up. This car was given to us, and it was beat to hell. I think it has. Oh my god, what the fuck kind of calamity happened back here? Unfortunately, in replay, you can't switch to other cars. So I can't go and switch to one of those green Plymouths and figure out what the hell happened. But some shit went down. Obviously. All American Racers is the name of that team. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's going to be one more race, I'm pretty sure. Wow, that loaded quick. I love the way the Plymouths look. They just look very nice. I like the Mustangs too, but the Plymouths just look very, very good. And there goes a bunch of crashing. We all gonna slam on brakes today there, Grandma? Drive like a fucking, you know, sensible person. Okay. I wasn't gonna slam my face into some tire barriers. Those tire barriers come apart too. It's pretty funny. If you can come across corners where there are just tires strewn across. This car does not brake worth a shit. It's an old muscle car. I shouldn't really be surprised. They're not known for their braking power. Because these things do not slow the fuck down compared to those other cars I was driving a while ago. Unfortunately, there are no rain races in this game. That'd be pretty cool. Like if sometimes it just rains and the track gets really slick. Kind of up the AI's chance of making a mistake. I left my bumper back there now. Those guys back there are like, Jesus Christ, we just fucking cleaned up a bumper from the last race. Okay, but what about the world record from when I was driving the GT? Or the Concept? I can't see shit past this guy. Oh, he's slowing down, I think. I was kind of hoping he hit the tire barrier just to make it like a very crazy comical wreck. Those damn Plymouths look like legit old school stock cars, and I loved it. Like, it looks like that car looks like a legit old school stock car. Which I mean, once upon a time, stock cars were pretty much just stock cars. They were pretty much just a car. Like, yeah, okay. What's up, Richard? How you doing with your fucking actual fucking Plymouth that you fucking probably bought off a fucking lot? I have a friend that's obsessed with that shit. It's like, they're not really stock cars anymore. It's like, yes, I know. They're not stock cars anymore. I don't care. I still like watching racing.
Well done, Crash. That's your own personal best time.
Reminds me of that one dude that was very adamant in that Indy cars were not cars because they didn't have fenders. That's right, folks. Any car that doesn't have fenders, it's not a car. It is a wagon, I guess. Wagons don't have fenders. So I guess, yeah, Indy cars are now wagons. It's Indy wagon now. That's what it is, according to that guy. I don't get people that hate on like F1 and IndyCar for being, you know, technologically advanced and the cars literally being built for, you know, aerodynamic supremacy. It's like, that's just how they are. They're cool. Look at them. They're like marvels of technology. Hundreds of years of research and development went into those fucking things. Every little piece, some guy figured out, well, this makes the car go faster. Every little piece. There's my bumper. I should probably stop and pick that up.
Your first championship. Congratulations.
I mean, she called me a champion a while ago when I won a race. But yeah, there we go. Just a little 2-race event. The other one's also 2 races, but it's over in Europe. And because we only have one car, we finished second. And we will always finish second, usually, while we only have one car.
Great win. You're filling our coffers.
You're fucking welcome. Yay, sponsors!
We've received our first sponsorship deal. I've taken the liberty of applying the decal to your car.
Oh, thanks.
We'll earn money every time we satisfy their objectives in a race.
Maybe I didn't want that decal on my car.
Sponsor decals yourself from now on.
Maybe I wanted that Lucas Oil Products Inc. somewhere else on my car.
Bigger and better companies. I'll let you know when more come in.
Well, more came in. Finish the race. Can do. If you'll give me a couple $1,000 to finish the fucking race, I'll finish the fucking race. That's weird. You can't even see the logo on the fucking... Hold on. Wait. Oh, I can't. Yeah, swap that with that. Oh, that doesn't help at all. Well, this, yeah, and the primary sponsor will always, or the major sponsor, excuse me, will always pay double. So you always want your highest paying sponsor that you think you can actually complete their goal. You always want that to be your major sponsor because it gives you twice as much money. So we're gonna get $10,000 from them. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, but I think after that we're gonna go do Demolition Derby racing because it's fucking insane. So I'll be back in a second, which will be a literal second because I'll cut right now.